and I really glad to welcome you on a webinar session that what we are doing right now.
Thank you so much.
The topic today that you are covering is, I hope this will really help to each and every IT recruiter who are in the market. I'll hope this everyone they gain good knowledge on this webinar. And once again, thanks for joining with us.
Thank
And
you.
we have
Thank you
Joel here, who is your co-partner.
Hello, Joel.
Hi, Josh.
Joel, he is Josh, who is our keynote speaker for Starof.
Thank you so much for taking the time, Josh.
Nice meeting you, Joel.
Okay. Yes,
we'll wait
Josh,
for 5 more minutes.
If we want, we can wait, or else we can start the session, because we have seen the attendees who are joining the session, so we can start.
Okay, so right now people started joining, so let's wait for 2-3 more minutes and then we'll start.
Sure, definitely. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. Thanks, Joel.
Yeah, sure.
We'll start in next 2 minutes. All right, let's start. We're waiting for 5 more minutes and then, okay, so good morning, everybody. And thank you for joining the session on a weekend. And we'll ensure that you are investing this 1 hour with us. And definitely there'll be, benefits that will be, you'll be ripping off from this session. And let me start sharing my screen. Wasn't this my PPT visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Okay, so today, let me quickly introduce myself before we get into the topic. And see, I'm Josh. Joshua Jahanraj is my name, and I come from a background of 15 years of experience, which is a combination of firm hiring, executive search, RPOs, and then I've also worked in-house as an head HR for a couple of companies like Housing.com and PropTiger, and I've been with companies like startups like Swiggy and Delivery as well. So that's my background. And so today's topic is AI-powered recruitment. And there are a lot of webinars everywhere. You see there is AI. And we can see AI everywhere. And today is the day, we are going to talk not only about the hyped AI impact and then people are losing job and stuff like that. We are going to talk about the positive side of it. How are we going to utilize the AI tools and how are we going to ensure that we stay ahead the curve. So that's what we are going to learn today. By end of this session, you'll be able to make yourself 10x productive, 10x efficient, and you can also ensure that you get 10x revenue out of the learnings what you're going to learn from the session. And so what we are going to talk about this in this session is the rise of AI in recruitment, and then the impact. And we are also going to talk about how are we going to prepare for the AI in recruitment. So these are the things that we are going to talk. And the rise of AI, excuse me for a minute. There's a bit noise from my end. Hold on for a minute. I'm just going on mute. Yeah, sorry about it. So right now we are going to talk about the rise of AI in recruitment. So how are we, what is AI going to help us in terms of recruitment? So it is about streamlining the process generally. So the basic tasks like your sourcing and screening will be taken by AI and their tools. And before even get into this particular thing, I would want to assure you one thing. And so what is that is you are not going to be replaced by AI. But remember this, you will be replaced by a person who knows AI or who has learned the tools of AI. So that's where we are going to be confident that once we learn this AI tools and things, we'll be able to survive and we will not be in a situation to lose our job to AI. Okay, so, and the second thing is enhanced decision making. So this will help you in terms of predictive analytics about the candidate, and you understand about a candidate even better by understanding their behavior, online behavior. So we'll learn about all these tools in the upcoming slides. And definitely candidate experience matters. So with AI tools, you'll be able to be in touch with your candidate, handhold them right from the beginning until the onboarding. So that is one advantage of it. And definitely ethical consideration is an important point because there will be no bias when it comes to AI. So it happens all through algorithms and all the decisions are made in that way. So there is no bias in terms of race or diversity. So there will be no bias at all. And the impact on HR, how AI is going to impact our jobs. So so this will take care of your basic, the repetitive tasks, basically. So shifting responsibility, which means the repetitive task will be taken care by the AI, and you will be only doing the value additional work of the recruitment. So that is one. And we will be collaborating with AI. And how we are going to collaborate, we are going to learn a lot of tools in the upcoming slides. So that's the way we are going to inculcate AI in our practice. And upskilling, of course, you have joined this webinar to upskill yourself. So this is how we manage to upgrade ourselves in terms of AI tools and our knowledge. And definitely human skills and expertise cannot be replaced by AI. And you can be rest assured about that. And the basic things can be replaced by AI, but definitely as a recruiter, in terms of recruiting, it's a people's thing. So definitely human interaction is unavoidable in that. And how are we going to prepare for the AI recruitment? So understanding AI recruitment tools. So that's the basic. And there are multiple free tools and paid tools, which we will look at. And we are upskilling ourselves, and then, And most importantly, this AI, so we should use it in an ethical way, because everything is based on algorithm. So what we feed, it gives us back the same. So reinforced learning is one important thing. One second, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, sorry about the noise. And so we are also the collaboration between AI and recruiters. So how are you going to collaborate is what we are going to learn. And to do all these things, so we need to understand what is prompt engineering. So prompt engineering is a big thing in today's world. And so the tools like ChatGPT or Bard or all these things, they react or they respond in the way that how you give the prompt engineering. Okay, so how do you prompt them? So for example, you can also specify the tone. So when I talk about the tone, you can tell ChatGPT that in what way you want the response to be. It should be a formal, or it can be a casual way of response, or it should persuade the reader. So that's one thing you can be very specific. And if you do a proper prompt engineering, the results will be much better than the normal prompts that you're putting. And the format, you can also define the format of the output, whether you want it in a essay kind of paragraph writing, or you want it in bullet points, or you want it to be like a dialogue. So you can also define that. And you can also ask the ChatGPT or Bard to tell you act as somebody and respond to your question. So maybe you can respond, act as a lawyer. So if you are asking something about the legal question, you can ask the ChatGPT or Bard to respond as a lawyer. So it will act as a lawyer and give you that perspective of answer. And you can also talk about a bit about one-liner about the objective of your question. What is your objective? Why are you asking this particular question? So that will also help to give you the relevant content. Okay, and also give the background and context of your your prompt. And you can also talk about limitations. You can answer in 500 words or 2 paragraphs or 10 lines. You can also give these kind of commands. And you can also specify the audience. So to whom you are going. So for example, this particular webinar is for recruiters. So like that, if you are asking any question to a ChatGPT, you can specify this answer response will go to the particular target audience. So it will customize the response accordingly. And you can add keywords to be there, for example, for SEO writing, or maybe if you're writing a job description. So it will ensure that you put the specific keywords and the sentences. It will be there in the response. So that gives you a better upper hand. And you can also ask the ChatGPT to use or avoid the terminologies of a specific industry. So that is one thing. And then citations. You can also ask ChatGPT or Bard to ensure that it gives you the source of support information or supporting information or document. So in that way, it will be able to respond. And moving on to the AI tools, interesting tools, which we were very much excited to understand. So you can write a flawless Boolean search or an X-ray search by using ChatGPT, by using Bard. So that gives you a leverage of, even if you are not an expert in Boolean or not an expert in X-ray search, that will definitely help you out to fetch the right candidate and right profiles. It makes you 10x productive for sure. Okay, so we will look at a live a quick demo as well, so that we are understanding what we are talking about. I am just going to ask ChatGPT to write me a job description. So look at the magic. Okay, so it can write you a job description in a very clear way. It gives you the responsibility separately, requirements of this. Okay, and so that's how it is useful. Okay, and the second thing is we can ask ChatGPT to write an Boolean search or an X-ray search string. Okay, so we will ask them to ask it to write a Boolean search. Look at it, can write Boolean search for you. Look at the magic. It can give you X-ray search. You just copy it, paste it in any browser. You get the results. Okay, so no need to be worried about you don't know Boolean search, and it's a big thing. You can't memorize how to write Boolean strings. It's no more required. So that's how it enables you. So I'm sure this will help you to become 10x of yourself. And you can also write an impressive candidate assessment through using the same ChatGPT. Okay, so for example, we will right now write an assessment for a candidate. So I'm just giving you a brief, so you can definitely explain in detail when you have a real candidate in front of you. See, look at this. So you can add the candidate name. You can actually put the relevant, experience or accomplishments of that particular candidate. You can edit and add. While giving the prompt only, you can also add. You can add the name of the candidate and short experience about how many years of experience, what are the companies that this person has worked. So if you give this particular input during the prompt rating itself, it will give you a customized result. So this, you don't need to wait for so many minutes or hours to write an assessment. So moving forward, it will be happening in just minutes and fraction of seconds. So that is one important thing. And for preparing reports, the next important thing is Excel. So any recruitment professional at whatever level you are, definitely Excel is a value add. And do not be worried about not knowing Excel formulas and you can't write and you will not be able to present a good data, TA data or an HR data for that fact. Okay, so you can write complicated Excel formulas just by pure English. Okay, just go to this particular tool. It is called formula.doc. So this is what it does. Okay, so you can write pure English here, and then it will give you results of formulas. Okay, so all you need to put, see, look at the example. Some column A when cell equals to the word hello. So this is a very complicated, formula, and you can write in English and it will give you formulas. Okay, so that's how it is very useful. And please visit this particular tool and start using it for your reports. And the fifth is a very important thing. With a lot of power comes responsibility. And if you are looking at somebody on LinkedIn and you want their contact number, it may be a candidate or a client, potential client. So you don't need to pay for any lead intelligence tool. And so there is a free version of it. So use it wisely. And and always, all of you, please, make a promise to yourself and me saying that you will not misuse this particular tool. Okay, so this is called Signal Hire. Okay, so you go to Signal Hire, you install the extension, and if you go there, you will be able to find contact numbers of people. So this is a Chrome extension. I've just installed it. Go here. I'm just signing into my account. Okay, so you go. Every month you get 5 free credits. Okay, so this you can use for when you're looking for a senior candidate, or when you're hunting for your new clients. Definitely you can use this. You just go ahead, go open any profile, go to reveal contacts. It will give you the person's email address and contact number. Okay, so that's how it will be useful. And moving on to the next one, it is an interesting tool. It's called LibGen. Okay, so LibGen is a free, a place where you can download any book. Okay, it's a free library basically. Okay, so any book, if you want to download, you don't need to buy it anymore. You just go to this particular tool. It will help you to download it for 100% free. Okay, so go to LibGen and type the name of any book. My favorite is Millionaire Fastlane. Okay, so it's a fantastic book. I also suggest you to read. And you just go download it. That's it. It will be there in your inbox. Okay, so this is one important tool, and make a note of it. Okay, I'm just telling you the name again, libgen.is. Okay, any book you can download it for free. Okay, and the 7th tool is Canva. Canva is again a free one. There is a paid version of Canva, and Canva is kind of a competition to your Photoshop, I would say. Okay, so it's a beautiful tool. Using Canva, you can design a lot of things. You can prepare your own job postings to attractive job postings, which you can put in internet. Okay, and it has customized things what you can create in minutes. Okay, it's a fantastic tool. Try it. It's called Canva. Okay, so use it for your job description, or you can create a lot of things with this. It's a very simple tool. A lot of options are there. You can put Facebook like posts, and then you can post it in LinkedIn. Okay, you can do a lot of wonder with this tool. See, LinkedIn article cover, LinkedIn background photo. You can do all of these things with it. It's a very easy and useful tool. It will give you customized images. Yeah. See, you can use any of these things. Within minutes, you can create such beautiful content. It's very easy to customize as well. That's it. Okay, so like that, you can create a lot of things. Okay, so use this efficiently. You'll be able to design JDs and job postings and a lot of work around employer attraction. You can do everything, single stuff with that. Okay, and the eighth one is chat with the document. Okay, so chatdoc.com is something which is a very exciting tool. You can upload any document and you can chat with the document like as though you're going to chat with a human being. So you can drag and drop any particular file. For example, I'll just show you. Okay, so this is a huge document with so many pages. Okay, so you can question whatever questions you want to ask. Okay, so you can chat with this particular document. It will give you responses based on the article. Okay, so see, this is my question. How can a user adjust thickness of chat doc? Okay, it answers you like that. You can upload any particular document and then you can chat with the document and understand it efficiently. Okay, and the next one is called Merlin. Merlin is again an extension of Google Chrome. Okay, so it will help you to summarize any YouTube video, or you can also summarize your blogs. I'll just quickly show you that as well.
Netflix is one of the most well.
So what we are looking at is, it is more than a 2 hours video, and just in few minutes we are going to get the entire summary of this particular video. So you don't need to invest all your 2 hours to understand what is the content in this video. You can look at the summary, and if it's interesting for you, then you can watch this, or you can skip it. See, look at the magic. This is how it gives you minute by minute what is happening, what are they talking in this particular video. 2 hours video summarized for you. So you can check on any particular portion of this video, and then you can watch it if you're interested. So that's how it saves your time. So that makes you 10x efficient. And the last one is everypixel.com. So if you have seen the shutterlock.com and stuff like that, if you're creating your own content for your job posting or whatever, you can use everypixel.com and its pictures in your content. So nobody, you will not have any copyrights issue. You will not have watermarks as well. See, You have tons of free images. Okay, you can use it anywhere in the internet. Okay, so all our copyrights free. Okay, so these are the tools which I would wanted to share with you all. So I'm sure this will help you to become more efficient and effective, and you can save your time. Okay, and the last one is a bonus AI tool. It's a paid tool, but there you can use it to an extent for free. Okay, so this is called predictive analytics, and the tool name is called Crystal Nose. So this will help you to understand a particular candidate or a client before, if for example, if you're going to hire a candidate, senior candidate, or if you're going to meet a particular client, you can always use this tool to understand who are they. Okay, so it's little scary, but it is very efficient. I'll show you how it works. See, this is Crystal High's extension, which I've already installed. So Crystal Know is a thing which will talk about a candidate or a person whom you're going to meet. Okay, so this is my own profile. You just go to any profile and open this link, and it is talking about a particular individual whom you're going to meet. So this will give you the person's, this is based on the predictive analytics and the way the person behaves in the internet. Okay, so it talks about me. So it is saying that I'm an initiator and visionary, charismatic, and dynamic. So that's what the tool talks about me. And when you're talking to me, you should always focus more on the high level, summaries rather than deep diving. Keep the conversation focused, aimed. Okay, do not focus on risk or downside. So this is a suggestion which is giving you when you come for a meeting with me. Okay, so this is how it is dividing people: dominant, influential, steady, conscientious. Okay, so this talks a lot of things about a particular thing. So expected behavior, taking big risks, elevating new ideas, and speaking persuasive. So these are the things which this tool understood about me because of it's my predictive analytics report, basically. Okay, so it's a very interesting tool, but it's a very scary tool. So use it wisely. It will be helpful for you. So these are the things I wanted to share with you, and I'm sure this session should be helpful. And moving on to the second part of the session, which is a very interesting one. So right now we know how to make use of AI and how to be 10x of ourselves. Okay, but right now we are going to talk about how we are going to make money out of it. Whatever the learnings you got now. So handing over the session to Joel. Joel is going to help you to understand how to make up to 1 lakh with the skills that you have learned. Over to you, Joel. Thank you. Joel?
Give me a second. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Hi, Joshua. Good morning. Thank you so much for the session. It's actually very insightful. Give me a second. Yeah. So let me just share my screen. Is the visible?
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on with my screen. We just yeah. I'm still audible, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. All right. All right. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Joel Sevi. I've been working with Starof as a business development executive for almost 2 years now. I did my master's in, I did my graduation in commerce from Madras Christian College, following which I finished my master's in sociology. So, coming to Starof, we're a tech-based staffing firm, and we enable, like, we make the hiring process much more faster and accurate. We were established in 2019 in Hyderabad, but we have branches in Delhi and Bangalore. And our company is a subsidiary of the Yashoda Group that has, it's a huge firm. It has multiple interests in healthcare, pharma, and IT, and we employ more than 6,000 people across the country. So coming to our leadership, our founder and CEO is Mr. Dheeraj. He's also the CEO of the Yashoda Group. And also we have our Vice President Tilak, who is overseeing the operations for this program. So, coming to our model, talking about our model, we started a few months ago. We wanted to develop the recruitment process. We wanted to increase the efficiency of the process, and we did a lot of market research, and we interviewed more than 500 recruiters. We understood their troubles, and what we can do to motivate them to put more effort into it, get more results out of it. And so through this process, we realized that the process of recruitment, you can make it into a freelancing model. Like, it doesn't necessarily warrant a full 8-hour work shift, a permanent employment. Because see, right now in today's present scenario, when you talk about a freelancer, you would think about a freelance content writer, freelance graphic designer, freelance digital marketer. So sorry, my video. Yeah, you would talk about a freelance. Yeah, but then you wouldn't the concept of a freelance recruiter is not that common. Even though it is already there in the market, we already do have freelance recruiters, but we wanted to build a large community of freelance recruiters. And we thought that to make this process efficient, we'll build a marketplace model. So when I talk about a marketplace model, I'm talking about something very similar to what Swiggy did, connecting restaurants with customers, and playing the middleman. How Uber connected customers, drivers with the customers. Similar way, Starof decided to build a platform where recruiters can sign up on our portal and support us on our client requirements, because we have a variety of clients across the country who are who have a lot of high priority requirements. So we allow recruiters to onboard with us and support us on our requirements, and thus they can also make good money by supporting us. So let me tell you about some of the benefits of our IRC program. So the first benefit would be that you would get a lot more exposure to a variety of client requirements, and you'll be able to work on different kind of technologies. So for example, so when I talk about this, if you're working on your normal day job, in your you'll only be limited to certain requirements. You'll only be limited to as many requirements as your company can get, and you might not get an option to work on various technologies. Whereas with us, we give the recruiters an opportunity to explore a lot of technologies, and we try to make the process as precise as possible. We take the time to understand the recruiter. We ask them, which all technologies are you comfortable working with? Which all technologies would you like to explore? Yeah. And then the second point is how, when you're working with us as an independent recruitment consultant, see, essentially you will be termed as an external partner. So you will be able to set a lot of terms. Like, you can pick your own timings. You can work, and so you're you want to work this much, work for a certain amount today, and then you can see the entire ownership of, the entire decision-making process. The only motivation process that we would use will be positive motivation. The only way we would even if we have a high priority requirement and we need more people to support us on it, the only thing that we will be doing is raising the incentives maybe for a specific time period. Thus, that's what the only type of motivation we would be using is a positive motivation. And then coming to the third point, if you're going to start a freelancing recruiting, if you're going to work freelancing recruiting, a lot of the existing companies that support freelance recruiters, they don't give job portals. They you'll have to invest that on your own. And Naukri job portals are very expensive. Whereas here at Starof, we are willing to cover the cost for multiple job portals. Actually, we don't just use Naukri. We can provide Monster and Shine also. And we're willing to support our IRCs in any way that you need to. That they need. Always there, always available for them. And the fourth part, as it's written in the slide, yes, there is scope for crazy earnings, because unlike other companies which would only remunerate a freelancer on the basis of an onboarding payment, so that is, essentially the freelancer will only be paid if the company gets revenue out of it. But we felt after the extensive market research and after understanding the pain of recruiters, an onboarding, it's a time-taking process. It will take sometimes it might take a few months for the whole payment to come through. And at any point during this process, the candidate might leave the cycle, and all the recruiters' efforts will go to waste. And the recruiter will not get any money for the time that he or she spent and the trouble that the person took. And we felt like that's an unfair model, and that's why we decided to give an incentive structure to the recruiters so that they'll be motivated to work, so that they know that even if something goes wrong of no fault of theirs, at least they will get a part remuneration for their effort. So coming to the incentive model, you will be earning 200 rupees for every profile that you submit, which is a screen select from our side and a non-duplicate. And if any of these candidates, if they attend the L1 technical interview, regardless of whether they're selected or rejected, we'll be paying you 1,000 rupees per L1 interview. And then moving on to the onboarding commission, this will depend on the package that the candidate is getting. It will be a slab-based model. So essentially, it will be around the range of 20,000, more than 20,000, 30,000 or 50,000, in that range. So let me just put this to you into simpler terms. If you sign up with us and start working with us as an IRC from tomorrow, and say if you're an experienced recruiter, even if you're not that much of an experienced recruiter, you know that if you put in 2 to 3 hours of honest effort a day, you'll definitely be able to source at least 5 profiles which will be accepted from our side. And if you share those 5 profiles, that's 1,000 rupees just for that 2 to 3 hours of effort. You'll be getting that 1,000 rupees. And I'm talking about just one day. And then let's just take off one candidate who's not attending the interview, but then the others will be most likely attending the interview, and that's another 4,000 rupees. And that's 5,000 rupees. And let's just assume most experienced recruiters, most recruiters with 1+ years, they'll be making at least 2 to 3 onboardings a month. So just look at the scale of the amount of money you'll be earning. You'll be earning around 5,000 rupees in incentives a day plus like, your 20,000, 30,000 payments. Just multiply that into 3. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, so you will be earning, you can itself just imagine the scope of the earning that you that you can make. And also, apart from like, working with us, I mean, not apart from like, while also working with us as an IRC, you can also make revenue on another scale, other model, which is the um, referral program. So you can refer your, see, right now we've told you about the benefits of this our platform, how much you can earn from our platform. But there are only so many people that we'll be able to reach out. However, you guys, experienced recruiters, you will have a network of your friends and colleagues who can definitely benefit from an opportunity like this. And if you refer them to us and they start supporting us and they make just 3 quality submissions that is screen selected, you'll be getting 500 rupees. And for the next 6 months, you will have the opportunity to earn up to 1 lakh rupees because you will be getting 10% of your referrals onboarding success fee. And with a cap of 1 lakh rupees. So guys, we've taken the time to understand the pain of recruiters, and we saw an opportunity. We saw a scope for a marketplace for recruiters in India, and we've built this platform. And now it's time for you guys to sign up with us, support us on our requirements, and earn really good money. And you guys can work. So what, 3-4 hours of effort a day. You can even work on weekends if you want to. And you can in today's economy, it's a pretty good structure that we're providing. And yeah, that's it from my side. Do you guys have any questions? Is there any part of this that I would you would want me to elaborate on? Please be open. Please, let's just make it as in. I'm so sorry about my video. It's just malfunctioning for some.
So folks, isn't it interesting? Okay, so you can raise your hands virtually. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask, and either me or Joel will be able to help you if you have any questions. Any questions? Anybody wants to speak? Okay, so considering there are no questions, I've already requested to put the 2 links in the chat box. So please copy paste it and make use of it. And thank you for joining. And I'm sure all of you would have gained a lot of understanding about tools and how are you going to be 10x more efficient and productive. And considering the opportunity given, you can earn up to 1 lakh. So please, start enrolling and then start making money. You can also do it full time. You can also do it as a side hustle. If you're working somewhere, do it on the weekends. Okay, so that's how it'll be helpful for you. So thank you everyone for joining. Bye. See you.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much for joining the session, and you have given valuable insights to each and every recruiter who can gain their things, okay, in very short time, especially the tools that you have explained, the way you have shown live. It was really awesome. It's really glad. I'm very thankful for the information that you have shared with us till now.
Thank you, Vasan. Thank you.
Really thanks, and we look forward to do more sessions with you like this.
Sure.
This was a really very nice session for the IT recruiters. I can we do as you do promote as the efforts that you have shared in the webinar. I'll try to do it reach more people. Okay. Thank you so much, Josh. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your efforts. Everything. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you, and thanks for the opportunity, Vasant. It was a
Thank you,
pleasure.
Josh. Thank you so much. Thank you, Josh. Joel, thank you very much, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great session that you have done. Uh, Great, good, actually. Okay,
All right.
Joel.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you so much, buddy. Rest everyone who are in the call. We have already shared the content that Josh requested us to share with you the tools. Okay, we already pasted in the chat session. Okay, so please copy and paste and use it in proper way and write in a correct way. Okay, so that everyone wants to be settled in a future in a brighter ways. Okay, so we are here to help you at the any time. And Josh or Starof team, if you have any further queries or questions, yes, you are always can reach us through our web pages, LinkedIn, Starof, and Starof LinkedIn page, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. You can reach us, and you have any queries, yes, we'll be able to answer. If we don't know, if we didn't find the answers, definitely we'll find someone who can able to give right answers to you, and we'll bring them to you and to give you proper answers. Thanks for joining the call. Thank you so much all. So we can leave for the day. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.